Alright, so boom. In this video, I'm gonna pretty much try to get at, like, I guess you could say, saving money and financing items, and also, try to build your credit or whatever. Alright, first things first. I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all. Far from it, by a long shot or whatever, right? But I can give, a kind of a few pointers or whatever on, how to save a little money or whatever. Okay, it may not be as easy as it is for one person than it is for another. You may have one person who have responsibilities such as bills, cell phone bill, rent, or whatever stuff like that, versus another person who have absolutely no bills. So it may be easier for a person with no bills to save than it is with somebody who does have actually responsibilities to take care of. But even with that person who does have responsibilities to take care of, you can find a way between every time you get paid to set aside a certain amount, or even when you go out and spending, like as in saving your change or whatever from, whatever the amount you may have spent that weekend or when you have one out, versus the person who don't have absolutely no responsibilities at all. It should be a whole lot more easier for them. Like, let's say you should put like something in the back of your head or whatever. Be like, okay, I need this amount and I need this done by this amount of time or whatever. So you just be like, okay, I know I need to set this amount to the side. I know I need to set this amount to the side. I mean, and it works like that. You can even, one thing I done was I opened up a savings account with Bank of America. It's a savings account with them, and I have absolutely no card to it or whatever. So when I do deposit cash, I have to go strictly to the bank, go inside the bank, and put it in there. Like late nights, when I like to gamble, late nights and stuff like that. I can't go get no money out, so that's money that's automatically being saved or something like that. But like I say, a really easy way to do it is, even if you do spend some money, like try to save the change, you can even save the ones, the five, It's real, I ain't gonna say it's real easy, because sometimes, people do like to buy stuff. Shit, I like to buy stuff, But, if you working towards something, you just gotta put your mind to it. It ain't hard at all. Just put your mind to it. Be like, okay, boom, I'm gonna set all my ones to the side. I ain't gonna spend my ones. I ain't gonna spend my fives. Something like that. It ain't hard at all, though. When it comes to, okay, let's say I say building credit or whatever. My credit score is not perfect, but for me, I mean, I haven't even had credit for a whole year yet, and my credit score is pretty decent or whatever. I first started building my credit when I started financing my own vehicle or whatever. And, paying that on time every single month, it helps a lot. Apply for a Capital One credit card, it definitely helps. Whatever you spend on your Capital One credit card, make sure you pay it back on time. I read something that says that paying like half of your bill 2 weeks before it's due and pay the other half like the week before it's due. I heard that helps a lot also, but I never tried that. I just pay like the whole thing, like maybe like a week before it's due or whatever. But as long as you paying it back on time, I'm telling you, it'll definitely work. Credit takes you a long way in life. Like getting anything you want, a house, a vehicle, buying furniture. If you're not buying it straight out cash, I'm telling you, credit is definitely the way to go. Like I say, even when trying to finance things, credit is going to help you out a long way. But I say for starters, if you're trying to build your credit, just apply for a Capital One credit card. They rarely deny people unless you got some in your name already, and that's pretty bad. But other than that, Capital One is definitely the way to go. Like I say, when it comes to saving money though, man, it's real easy, Try to put ones to the side. Try to save up your change. Change definitely goes a long way. People might spend some money, walk around with a pocket full of change when they get home. Dump it in the ash. When they get in the car, dump it in the ashtray. When you get home, dump it in your piggy bank or whatever. At the end of the year, you can even cash that change in. You could like the Hawaiian punch jars, Hawaiian punch bottles. Fill it up for the whole year and cash it in at the end of the year. That might be an easy little $400 or $500. You never know. But like I say, when you getting paid, working a job where you get paid maybe every 2 weeks or so, you could set some to the side. Whereas, even if your deposit, they can hold some back to be transferred to another part of your bank account. Like you can have majority of it sent directly to your checkings account, but you can take maybe like 20% of your check out and have it cut directly into your savings account or whatever. But like I say, savings is definitely the way to go. When you whatever you put in your savings, don't touch it unless it's necessarily needed. Necessarily needed though. But that's about it for this video here. If anybody got any questions or anything, or comments or concerns, be more than freely to comment, like, share, and anything else, another topic y'all would like for me to discuss, I'll be surely and glad to do that.